channel. Today's video is going to be, as you can tell from the title, my September/Fall Favorites video. I was originally thinking about putting together a Fall Favorites video, and then I just was like, oh, what the hey, let's just compile my current favorites and the Fall Favorites together and see what we come up with. I know that I said my next video was going to be my special effects kit haul recommendation thing, but as I sat down to look at everything that I was planning on using, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to use all of it, it was getting pretty lengthy. So I think that just throughout the course of my tutorials that will be coming up in the next week, I will try to be as descriptive as humanly possible, and I may do a vlog on it to help you guys out, because the video I think would just be way too long because there's a lot of information. For me, Halloween is not just a holiday, it is a way of life. I am such a creep girl. I'm obsessed with all things spooky, kooky, terrible, grotesque, awful, creepy, scary, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I am a total horror movie freak. I really don't watch any other kind of movie. It's just not my thing. So down below, I'm actually gonna list some links to some of my favorite horror movies if you guys want to check them out, and if you like scary movies you will love them. But let me tell you, some of these movies are freaking creeptastic, and if you don't like scary movies, I wouldn't recommend checking them out. Let's get right into it. The first things I'm going to talk about are not actual beauty products, but for me they are a staple during the fall, and no fall is complete without them as far as I am concerned, and that is fall scented candles. I kind of stock up and go a little banana sandwich when the fall candles come out. I love them. I love to make my house smell as fall appropriate as possible because I live in Las Vegas and it's like a bazillion degrees outside still, so it's gonna smell like fall in here one way or the other. And this year when Bath & Body Works had their 2 for $20 deal that they do about 25 times a year, I found two in particular that I'm absolutely stoked about, and I wanted to share them with you in case they are still there. And the first one is the sea salt and maple popcorn scented one. It smells so good. There's no words. If you like the smell of popcorn, this doesn't have like an overwhelming movie theater kind of popcorn scent to it, because I wouldn't like it if that was the case. It just smells like the hint of a popcorn. It smells buttery and caramelly. It's just, oh, I love it so much. I bought like 3 of this kind, and the other one I have to talk about is definitely purchased just because of the packaging, and that is Trick or Treat. This is 100% a repackage of Marshmallow Fireside. Said it like JFK, Marshmallow Fireside. This is whew, you are not that funny, Whitney. This is definitely a repackage of Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works, which is a scent I think they have every year, and I definitely bought 3 or 4 of the Marshmallow Fireside candles. But when I found this one called Trick or Treat and I took a sniff, it smells just like Marshmallow Fireside. How many times can I say that word? Cheese and rice. It smells just like it, so if you like that scent, I would pick it up, but if you have it, you don't need this one. I just got it because it has jack-o'-lanterns and it says Trick or Treat, and I want to put it in my room because it makes me feel festive. So anyway, yeah, obviously I'm a candle freak. I have tons of these. I'm obsessed. My poor husband is like on sensory overload with candles and waxes and air fresheners and potpourri and everything else in the house. He actually asked me the other day to kind of calm it down. His nose is a-hurting, so dream on, hubs. I want to talk about these wax melts. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Scentsy, but it's basically like a little light sort of lamp thing that you buy. And I would bring one in here if it wasn't turned on and full of wax and I wasn't afraid of like burning myself, living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin circa 1999 style. But they're basically just like little lamps that you have kind of a dish, and you put your wax on the top, and then you turn the lamp on and the wax heats up and it makes your house smell amazing. You can order them from Scentsy, of course, but that's one of those things where you have to know someone who sells them to get access to them. Walmart actually sells their own line of them. They have some that they have a line from Better Homes, and they have one from Scentsational, I guess. And I wanted to share my 2 favorite scents from that this year, and the first one is, I have like 12 of these, I'm not kidding. It's in the style Perfect Corner Bakery. Absolute favorite. It makes your house smell like a touch of cinnamon, super warm, yummy baked goods. I don't eat a lot of sugar, so the smell is really, really nice for me. And I've always been a big fan of anything that smells like vanilla or baked goods, so this is right up my alley, and if that's something you're into, I'm sure you will love this one. And the other one is Autumn Hayride, and this one is from the Scentsational company. This one smells like an autumn hayride. I know that sounds really weird, but to me it smells kind of like a bonfire mixed with like crisp autumn air with like a little bit of maybe like, I don't know, a dude. Like if you were going on a date with someone on a hayride. I don't know how to explain it. You have to smell it. It smells really good. These are amazing. I have like a crap ton of these as well. They last for a really long time and they're like $2, which compared to buying a candle, these are obviously a lot more economically sound for most people. So I recommend checking out the little Scentsy bars they have at Walmart. They are the business. Now that it's here and I already talked about it, I guess I can light it. Who lit? Oh, I just blew it out when I said that. I was gonna say, who lit the black flame candle? If you guys don't know who lit the black flame candle, then I'm sorry. We can't take this friendship any further. In keeping with all the fall scented goodness around here, I have to talk about the Peter Thomas Roth Clinical Skincare Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This is a limited edition treatment from Peter Thomas Roth. I know you can get it at Sephora. I'm not sure if it's at Ulta yet. I haven't seen it there. I just happened to be in Sephora one day like 6 weeks ago and saw this just sitting all by itself on the shelf, and it's pumpkin flavored glory just beckoning me to pick it up, and that's exactly what I did. I picked it up because from reading the box and smelling it, of course, it's very, very similar to kind of what the Kate Somerville Exfoliate treatment kind of says that it does in a roundabout way. I've mentioned that before in one of my favorite videos a while ago that I just love it. I think it's the most amazing single skincare product I've ever had in my life, but it is extremely expensive. It's like $100 for this full-size bottle. So I just continue to buy the little baby ones, which are like 20 bucks pop. So when I saw this, and it's ginormous, it's like $45 for 5 fluid ounces of product, I figured I'd give it a try. And then I was thinking, I was like, what if I bought this thing and it's just a novelty idea, just being basic and all I care about is the pumpkin smell and who knows if it works. It works. I love it. I'm just gonna read you what it says. It says 3-in-1 intensive skin resurfacer treatment, exfoliates with pumpkin enzyme peels with alpha hydroxy acid, polishes with aluminum oxide, reveals smoother, younger looking, revitalized, and radiant skin for all skin types. This is a mask. You're just gonna put it on, leave it on for 2 to 5 minutes. It's really gonna depend on your skin sensitivity, and then you will rinse it off. And the cool thing about it is that it has a micro kind of exfoliating ordeal going on inside of this thing here. So when you rinse it off, you will end up exfoliating your face as well. So you kind of get like a 2-for-1 little situation there. I will say, sensitive skin people, this thing is intense. It says 2 to 5 minutes and it means 2 to 5 minutes. Just kind of go off of what you can tolerate. First time I use it, I can only wear it for literally like maybe a minute and a half. And then when I rinse it off, my skin just felt baby butt soft. Works really, really well. Your skin really is just very, very fresh and glowy and very, very soft. It gets rid of all the dead skin cells. It's great for the winter time if you feel like your skin's getting kind of dry and dull. And it does smell like pumpkin, but like a real pumpkin, not like a pumpkin spice latte. Like if you bought a can of pureed pumpkin from Trader Joe's and opened it, it would smell like this. And I'm into it, so yeah, cool, love it. One more fall thing is the Philosophy Cinnamon Buns. Cinnamon Buns shower gel. I picked this up because it was like August or something like that, and I was just like willing fall to come, and I wanted everything to smell as fall-like as humanly possible, even down to my shower time, so I picked this up. I really love Philosophy's body washes. They lather up so awesome. They just get super bubbly and amazing, and they smell great, and it lingers on your skin, but not so much that you smell like a cinnamon bun all day. It's just great. I think Cinnamon Buns is a year-round thing that they sell, but right now it's especially nice. So yeah, I would check this out. You can get it at Ulta or Sephora, and I think that Nordstrom sells Philosophy as well, so check it out. So in the last video that I put up, the American Horror, this video is just full of crap that I cannot say correctly. The American Horror Story tutorial that I just put up not too long ago, I used one of these in it, and I want to talk briefly about them. They are the Lime Crime Velveteen Lip Glosses. I think they're described as a velvet matte lip gloss. So they're basically just in kind of this lip gloss tube wand situation, and they come out on a doe foot applicator, and once you put them on your lips, they're a little bit wet at first and then they dry to an intense matte finish, and they last all effing day. I have worn these in the morning on the way to a really long day of gigs, and when I get home probably 6, 7, 8 hours later, they are still on. In fact, these are the only kind of lip products that I keep in my kit that I would feel comfortable putting on a client knowing I'm not there to touch it up because I know it's not going to come off. I have 4 colors because I'm excessive like that. I have Red Velvet, which is a true blue, beautiful, perfect red color. It's gonna flatter literally every single person that wears it. I have Salem, which is the color that I was wearing in my last video. This is a really awesome brown 90s color, which I know not everyone's gonna be into, but it's my absolute favorite from the line. This is the one that, like I said, I did wear in my video. It's absolutely amazing. I have Wicked, which is just kind of a dark berry, kind of very similar to something along the lines of Max Diva or Max Rebel. If you like that kind of color, you'll like this one a lot. And once again, it has the added bonus of staying on your lips all day or day. The last one I have is Black Velvet, which is just as you probably presumed. It's black, and it's definitely the blackest lipstick, lip lacquer, lip product formula I have ever found. And once again, it doesn't move. So sometimes when you're wearing a dark lipstick, I don't like the idea that it could potentially get all over my face, all over my teeth, and nobody wants black teeth. So that's one of the main reasons I'm really drawn to this line. This collection is really, really nice, and if you're feeling adventurous, I think it would look great on absolutely anyone who tried them. You can get them at limecrime.com. I will leave a link to their website down below. I want to talk about a new hair mask that I have been using. For a while, I was using one from Shuamora, I'm probably butchering that name, but I can only get it from my hair salon, and if you can't tell by these really in-your-face Nancy Grace roots I have going on right now, I have not been to my hairstylist in a while, so I kind of had to find something else. I decided to pick up the Moroccan Oil Restorative Hair Mask. I think they have several different formulations, but the girl told me to go with this one if I'm trying to repair my hair, and because I bleach it, obviously it is in need of some repair. This mask is no joke. I have never seen a mask this thick in my life. Like literally when I pull it out to put into my hair, I kind of have to work it through my hands just to emulsify it a little bit, because otherwise it's like trying to put candle wax in your hair. It's so thick, but in a really, really awesome way. I've had this one for about 2 months and I still have well over half of it left. A little bit goes a very long way, and I can tell a massive difference in how my hair feels on the days that I use this versus the days that I don't. If your hair is really, really damaged, this is a mask that you could put in your hair, slap a shower cap on, and kind of mosey about your house for a couple of hours, and when you rinse it off, you will have brand new stinking baby hair on your head, and it would be amaze-fest. So I would check this stuff out. Moroccan Oil, I know for sure you can get it at some hair salons. I can't tell you with 100% certainty if you can even get it at Sephora or Ulta, but I'm sure you can order it. That was very, very uninformative. But yeah, Google Moroccan Oil and thank me later. It's great. Talk about some lashes that I've been getting into lately. You can actually order these lashes at ladymossbeauty.com. I believe that's the web address. I'll leave it down below either way. And the brand of the lashes that you would order from the site are called KoKo lashes. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I wear a lot of mink lashes, and while they're absolutely stunning and beautiful, they're also really expensive. So I was looking for something that was a little bit more cost effective, and I saw somebody on YouTube talking about this. Her name is Lester Lux or something like that. She was talking about them, so I thought I'd give them a whirl. I picked up 4 or 5, maybe 6 different styles from the company, and thus far I love all of them, but my favorite are definitely Foxy. I'm wearing them right now. I was wearing them in my last tutorial. I think I was wearing them in the video before that. They're super thick. They kind of have a cross hatching thing going on with them, so they have a lot of texture. If you don't like thick eyelashes, these are not for you, but I would prefer to have thick, a little bit more short lashes than long, thin ones. It's just not my thing, so these are perfect. The band isn't so thick or difficult to use that they're uncomfortable on the eye, and they last for a while. I think I've worn this exact pair probably 5 or 6 times, and they're $6, so that's huge to find a really high quality lash that I love that much that is that inexpensive. And the other one I really like, I want to tell you guys about, is the style Goddess. The reason that I like this particular style, the Goddess ones, so much is because they remind me a lot of the iconic lashes from House of Lashes. I've actually mentioned those in a video before as well, but these are half the price. I cannot attest to the fact of how they wear on the eye versus the iconic ones, because I just haven't broken these bad boys out and tried them. Looking at them in the package and looking at them online on other people's eyeballs, they look almost identical to me, and once again, they are about half the price. So you can get KoKo lashes, I know for sure, at ladymossbeauty.com, and I think Lady Moss has an actual freestanding store somewhere in LA. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know for sure of anywhere else that you can order these. If you guys do, please leave some information about that down below so everybody else can find them, but they're great. I would check them out. Shipping is relatively fast, $6, get on that. New foundation that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Hourglass Veil Fluid Makeup Oil-Free Broad Spectrum SPF 15 foundation. I'm 85% sure Hourglass has 2 or 3 different formulas. The thing that kind of drug me to it. I'm not stupid, I swear. The thing that drew me towards this particular formulation is I was looking at the reviews of it on Sephora.com just to kind of see what the general consensus of it was. And most people that had tried it were talking about the fact that it really made their skin look a lot smoother and it kind of had a tightening effect. And not that, you know, I'm some moldy old lady or anything, but anything that claims to make me look younger or my skin look tighter or my pores look smaller, I'm 110% willing to give a try, and I actually really like this formula. It is a little bit dewy, and sometimes dewy foundations on me are not good times, but this one is, and I like it even more when I mix it with other foundations. I honestly couldn't tell you the last time that I didn't mix a foundation. I almost always mix mine together to get the finish and the coverage that I want, but this is one of the rare ones that I like on its own. It's really full coverage, but it's not super heavy. There's only 2 things about it I'm not crazy about, but it might not bother you guys. I do really love it. I would check it out. It is a little bit of expensive foundation. I think it's like 60 bucks, but since I mix all my foundations, for the most part, they last for months at a time. So I would check it out, especially if you have dry skin. This would probably be your new bestie. I wanted to mention this because I used it a lot last month for work. This is Model in a Bottle Makeup Setting Spray. I don't use this on myself very much because I really don't recommend this for everyday use because it is extremely harsh on the skin with prolonged exposure to it. But for once in a while, or for a photo shoot, or for a night on the town, or for something that you really need that makeup to stay in place, this is no joke. Night brides especially, oh my gosh, this is exactly what you need. It works amazing. Just be wary when you spray it. Keep your eyes closed for a second before you open them because it will burn the crap out of your eyeballs. I have a sensitive skin formula. I don't really think it works nearly as good as this one does. So with that being said, maybe if you're sensitive, I wouldn't use this, or just err on the side of safety. But you can get it at camerareadycosmetics.com for sure. I will leave a link to that down below. And I'm sure Model in a Bottle has their own website. If they do, I will also leave that down below. Thus far, I have not found anywhere that you can buy it in person. But if you guys know of anywhere, please leave that information down below for each other. And yeah. Once again, it's absolutely amazing, and if you're a makeup artist, I think that this is something that you just cannot do without, truthfully. Guys, that is the end of my fall favorites / September favorites video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I might not have another video up until the weekend because I think I'm going to start pumping out my Halloween tutorials, and those are probably going to be taking up a lot of my time. The list of the ones that I want to do is almost 110% finalized. However, if you guys do have suggestions or requests, I am still taking them. I would love to see if you guys come up with something that would be a really cool one to do. I think I'm gonna try to do some variations of like some pretty ones, some gory ones, some easy ones, and some more technical ones. So hopefully there's something in there for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not. Please check the down bar for links to all of my social networking platforms, including my Instagram, my Facebook, my Pinterest, my website, all that good stuff. And there's also lots of product information. I answer a lot of questions down there that you guys normally ask me in the comment section, so make sure you check that out. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!